Paris, this city that has been romanticized by countless people. When you picture it, don't you see the Champs-Élysées, the literary charm of the Seine, and those street cafes where everyone looks like they have a story to tell? Am I right? One day, I was sitting in an old cafe on the left bank sipping a café au lait, while a light rain drizzled outside. People with umbrellas strolled by on the street. On that lazy afternoon, I noticed an elderly couple sitting by the window. Each had a cup of coffee in front of them. They weren't talking, just quietly watching the rain. The old man wore a brown wool coat and a beret. His beard was gray and white. He looked like a retired professor. The old woman had her hair neatly pinned up, wore a beige trench coat, her face lined with the marks of time, but her eyes were still sparkling with life. Suddenly, the old man spoke. His French was gentle. "Chérie, do you remember? 50 years ago, we first met in this very café." The old woman smiled, squinting her eyes like a young girl. "Bien sûr, of course I remember. You even spilled coffee and ruined my brand new dress that day." The old man laughed heartily, shook his head and said, "Yes, and then I offered to buy you another cup of coffee and you actually said yes." They laughed together, a warm, tender sound like the gentle sweetness that lingers on Parisian streets after a rain. I sat there quietly listening to their story and my heart felt so warm. After a while, the old woman asked, "Do you have any regrets? Spending all these years with me? Our life hasn't been that rich and we've had our share of arguments." The old man looked at her, his eyes filled with a deep tenderness, and said, "Non, jamais. I have never regretted it. The luckiest thing in my life was meeting you here." He said it so simply, no movie-like romantic lines, no music swelling in the background. But as I listened, my eyes welled up. What do you think love is? When we're young, we believe love has to be grand, with roses, candlelit dinners, and sweeping, passionate confessions. But as you grow older, you realize love is really just companionship, a habit shared between two people. It's someone handing you a cup of coffee in the morning, someone sitting beside you while you stare at the rain, someone who laughs with you as you remember those silly moments from your youth and says, "Oh, you were such a fool back then." That's the best kind of love. That day, when the old couple left, the old man carefully held the umbrella over her and they slowly walked to the corner, disappearing into the rain. I sat in the cafe, my coffee long gone cold, but my heart was warm. You know what? The most precious things in this world aren't luxury cars, mansions, or bank accounts. It's having someone who will grow old with you, who will sit in a cafe with you for an entire afternoon and never get bored of your company. So, don't wait until the coffee grows cold or the person is gone to realize. The simplest happiness is having someone to grow old with you. Life doesn't need to be dramatic. A cup of coffee, a person, a moment of time, that's more than enough. Love doesn't have to be filled with surprises every day. It's the everyday companionship and the quiet promise, "I'm still here."